Have you ever been afraid of commitment? Coaching niche commitment, that is? Should you coach on a niche that you're passionate about or coach clients on a proven profitable niche? In this video, I'll cover how to test out coaching your passion niche to see if you can make money at it without risking crashing and burning if it just isn't profitable. I'll cover how to succeed even if you're afraid, and some creative ways to create cash from your passion niche outside of classic one-on-one coaching. One of my coaching clients inspired this video. On a coaching session in my Synergy private client program, she confessed to me, "I want to start my coaching business in the sexual trauma niche. I'm super passionate about the work, but all the experts say that niche won't enroll in coaching. Should I coach on a niche that's proven to get clients, or do I coach on my passion and hope I get clients?" I responded, "What's stopping you from pursuing the niche you're passionate about?" She answered, "I don't know, I'm afraid." And she shared fear after fear with me. I finally said, "That's what's stopping you. Fear of niche commitment." Have you ever been afraid to commit to a niche in your coaching business? It's scary to try a coaching niche that you've never tried before, especially if no one has ever tried that niche before. Perhaps there's a lot at risk for you. If you don't get clients, everyone will see it because you'll be putting it yourself out there, talking about coaching this niche. If your passion niche doesn't get clients, your family could be affected by it financially, and they might suffer because of it. You might have to go back to a day job or stay in a day job that you had been talking about doing something else, right? Going back with your tail between your legs, dealing with the commute, dealing with the coworkers that you didn't choose to be around, the nonsense. I know a lot of coaches that fall back to coaching entrepreneurs or weight loss or some other mainstream niche because of their fear about an untried, untested, uncertain niche. And that's okay. But if you don't at least try your passion niche, you might always wonder, could I get enough clients coaching the niche I love? What if you could make your ideal coaching niche work? You'd live your passion. You'd change lives, experience freedom, travel, clients respecting you for your authentic gift. Can you imagine all of that as a part of your daily life? Few coaches ever get to live that life because of their fear of niche commitment, or because they don't know how to pioneer a new coaching niche. So here's how to try a new untested coaching niche without fear of niche commitment stopping you. First, if you can't have conversations with the people in your niche, you don't have a niche. How do you get your niche to talk to you though? First, you can explore a little with a few niche questions. Ask, what problems does this new coaching niche have? What results are they looking for? How am I going to connect with this coaching niche? This will help you consider how you'll start conversations with that niche, how you'll get that niche's attention, how you'll make your coaching attractive to that niche. Then ask the most critical question. Where do I go to start these conversations? Online, you can start conversations on websites and apps like Facebook, Quora, Reddit, Twitter, X, YouTube, search engines such as Google, etc. There's many of them. Offline, you can start conversations in social circles like networking groups or meetups, groups that share your hobbies and interests, your network of friends and family. There's also other common community hubs such as nail salons or barbershops, golf courses, schools, kids' sports games, yoga, sports, those types of things. Okay, now that you've narrowed your target who and where, what do you do to communicate with your new niche? More important than talking is listening. Listen for the predominant conversations in that niche. Notice what's most common in those conversations. Are they all talking about a similar problem? Are they all talking about wanting certain results? Those problems and results conversations show you what kind of help that niche values and is looking for. Now, once you've gotten a sense of this, then you can pivot to talking. And when you talk to your niche, talk about your niche's problems in their mind. Talk about your niche's results, the ones that they're looking for. And your solutions and how you can help can come in at that point. More of that niche will want to talk with you when you do those things. This is what my client was working on when she shared her fear of niche commitment. She told me, "I didn't get clients when I followed the guru's advice, but when I talk about my passion, people talk to me." I asked, Have any of them hired you to coach them? She answered somewhat anxiously, well, no, not yet. And that's the next problem she'll need to solve if her passion niche is going to work. And at some point, you'll need to solve this problem too. Your niche may be willing to talk with you, but will they pay to talk with you? Eventually, you'll need to find out if your passion niche will pay for coaching. If they don't pay you, your niche won't work. You might have lots of conversations with your niche even. You might even set lots of discovery sessions with them. Your niche might like to talk about the weather, music, movies, coffee, but that doesn't mean they'll pay to get coaching about those things. Why not? Either the problem doesn't hurt enough for them to hire a coach, they don't have any sense of urgency, or the results they want aren't valuable enough to them. They may just not be serious about making real progress in that area, at least for now. There's a big difference between people who want to talk to you because they're committed to real change and people who just like talking to you and have zero commitment in the matter. Maybe they just want to vent. Maybe they just want a support group. Maybe they just want a social club. Maybe they just want someone to complain to. These talker niches will just talk about the problem, but never do anything. You've got to draw a distinction between the talkers and the walkers. If it turns out that your niche is just full of talkers, move on to a better niche. But what if you can't help yourself though? What if you're determined to coach this niche full of talkers? You can still make money coaching that niche, but you'll need to monetize that in a different way other than coaching. These non-coaching monetization strategies can include showing ads, membership subscriptions, merchandise like t-shirts and mugs and different things like that, Patreon, donations, Substack, you write there and have people following you. These are ways to generate income even if you don't get one-on-one coaching clients from that passion niche. But you won't usually have to resort to those measures. Most niches will enroll in paid coaching, but you need to be patient. Give yourself enough time to find out if your niche will enroll in coaching. Since nobody's coached this niche yet, there's no proven path to success. And this is the scariest part of fear of niche commitment. The fear that you'll try your passion niche and you'll lose your way. You'll waste your life. You'll blow all your money and you'll end up regretting the whole thing. I imagine it's probably the same fear that an explorer feels when setting out to an uncharted destination. They don't have a GPS to direct them. They don't have a map to the territory because no one's gone that far. They're the ones that would have to be the ones making the map. But what do the great explorers do when they're not sure the destination even exists? Well, they go far enough to make progress, but not so far that they get lost. They leave a few breadcrumbs, right? So they can always find their way back home. So how can you find your way home while exploring your passion coaching niche? One way is to decide in advance how much time you're willing to spend before you consider changing to a different niche. In that time period, you'll need to find out if this niche will enroll in your coaching. An example could be you could plan to spend 12 months keeping track of your conversations, discovery sessions, new paying clients, and certainly monthly coaching income. At the end of the 12 months, you've got to decide if you'll keep exploring because you have enough data to think that a little further and you'll still be okay, or you'll choose a new niche. You'll need to ask, do I need to make adjustments to this niche? Is it time to change to a different coaching niche? If you do decide to change your coaching niche, it's really important to make sure you know why you're leaving your niche and do all you can to ensure your next niche doesn't have the same limitations, or you could be trading one set of problems for another. Now, if your niche doesn't make money, that does not mean your coaching business is over, not by a long shot. You just haven't found a niche that will pay for your coaching yet. It's okay if your first, second, or even your third coaching niche doesn't work. You can try unlimited niches. As long as you're alive, as long as you don't quit coaching, you can still find the right niche for you. You see, at one point, no coaching niches existed. Then a coach pioneered that niche. Now it's established. Your coaching niche could be the next big thing. Remember that my client had that fear of niche commitment? Fear of niche commitment is actually a darn good thing. Experiencing niche fear of commitment shows that your chosen niche really matters to you. That said, fear can get out of hand. Fear can control you. Don't let fear run you. Don't let fear prevent you from helping your passion niche. So how do you keep going when you're afraid? One option Steve Chandler suggests is that you take on this mindset. I'm afraid to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. If you aren't stopped by fear and you do it, coaching, anyway, eventually you'll find your niche. Successful coaches will keep going. They're willing to explore the uncharted territory. Whether they succeed immediately or not is irrelevant. They know they will succeed. Their fear of niche commitment won't stop them because they know their fear proves that their niche is too important for them to give up. It's not a sign to stop. Face your fear of niche commitment and you'll coach your most important client. They're waiting for you. You just haven't met them yet. So go find them, coach. By the way, if you want more help figuring out your coaching niche, you can download this special report, 4 Magic Niche Questions. Check out the link in the description. It's a totally user-friendly and simple way to start working through the niche question even before you have it all figured out. Now, these aren't just any old questions. They're the holy grail of niche questions. So if you're tired of spinning your wheels and being confused about your niche and want to start getting somewhere, download it, answer these questions, then go coach that niche.